In May, we hit over 35,000 pounds. To me, it doesn't seem real, but it is.
52K pounds. The new recurring revenue that we generate is
Basically saved myself 6 to 8 hours per day. So that just shows that if you bring in the right people at the right time, you will scale.
Yo, so Fayez, awesome to have you here, man. Could you really quickly just introduce yourself and share a little bit about like the niche that you're in, as well as like your social media as well?
Yeah, 100%, man, Jack. Thanks for asking. So I'm Fayez, obviously, founder of the Graduate Network. It's essentially a community built to help international students in the UK land jobs in a 60 to 90-day time frame. The whole niche is really built on just helping international students in the UK. I've been doing this work for just over 2 years now, and it's been going quite well. Yeah.
Awesome, G. All right. And what was some of like the biggest challenges, would you say, before we started working together, like on your end with TGN?
Yeah, so when I started TGN, really, the concept of TGN started over 2 years ago. And when I started, I made nothing in the first 5 months of starting. And then started making, I think my first month I hit about 850 pounds just by myself, no contractors, no employees. Fast forward about 6 months, I hired my first contractor, worked on a contract basis. We were doing okay. We were hitting about over 10K a month after I partnered up with the contractor, but we were extremely burned out. We were handling fulfillment, we were handling marketing, sales. I was pretty much doing everything and a bit of fulfillment as well. And that was the big challenge. Challenge was that I was burning out doing everything and needed someone ready to help me scale. So,
Got it. So, real quick, how did your systems look like before, like 2 months ago? Considering you guys hit 10K a month, but like, how did you guys bring in the sales? Was it only you selling people, or how did that go about?
yeah, so when I started off, it was literally me doing everything. I mean, everything from content to marketing to social, everything, doing the stories, doing the reels, doing the sales, being in the DMs, and being in the DMs wastes about 6 to 8 hours per day. So obviously, after working with you guys, I've basically saved myself 6 to 8 hours per day of my time. So that's been the major change. Obviously, the finances wise has been amazing, but another big change has been just saving 6 to 8 hours per day on just DMs, really.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's probably been the biggest thing, right? Like getting the time back, and then also like seeing the income go up as well.
Yeah.
Real quick, so when we like reached out to you and we hopped on that initial call, why did you choose to work with us? Like what kind of stood out when we were on that first call? We kind of got introduced.
Yeah, initially Danish reached out to me in my DMs. I ignored him. And then
and then I followed up.
he followed up. I think that follow up kind of intrigued me because it was a good follow up, to be fair. And I was like, okay, Danish seems decent. Let's try and hop on a call and see what's up. Hopped on the initial call. When I hopped on the call, obviously you guys explained what you would be helping me with quite in detail. Really, it was a lot of detail. And then the second call we had got a good breakdown of what I could expect. I think it all started from the point where Donna said, I can guarantee that you will hit 40,000 pounds MRR if you work with us. When he said that, I said, okay, let's hop on a call then. And then from there, just and I mean, we have hit those numbers. So,
What are we on now, Dinesh? Do you have the numbers exactly?
Right now, as of now, the new recurring revenue that we generate is 52K pounds right now.
That's awesome.
That too, it just started from April 26th till June 15th. So
like just under 2 months.
yeah, just under 2 months. And initially, before hopping on the call, Fayez wanted to reach the 30K month in the next 6 months. So
Yeah.
he actually thought he would hit 30K in 6 months, but we actually hit way too quick.
so I'll give you a good idea. Before Danish ever reached out to me, I was having a chat with my lead coach Abdullah, right? So he's also operations. So I was having a chat with him. I told Abdullah, look, I think our goal should be £20,000 by the end of 2025 MRR. And we had that discussion. We're like, I think it's going to be a stretch. Like we're barely hitting the 16, 17K mark. So we probably won't be able to do 20,000 by the end of this year. I mean, look, what is it? In May, we hit over £35,000 per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 35K.
35,000. So, I mean, we hit that target we hit that target in the first month working with you guys.
And in the first month with like we had some team changes because we also had refine some stuff, but
Yeah.
still hit 35K, which was insane. And in the second half we did like 24K. So
24K.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's
Like
awesome.
every month we're adding on what at least 20,000
20K is like minimum now.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah.
we wanted to be like reaching 20K, but now it's just the bare minimum 20K.
Because
So
it is, and we're hitting that in the first half of the month.
yeah, we are at 16K pounds right now, just right now, or like as
Yeah.
of now.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Like 1K every day.
Basically.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing I think as well with the actual process that we used when we started working together was just having like a fully built out sales team and then having team managers like Dinesh and Gresh and myself basically there to just make sure that all of the sales reps are hitting KPIs, they're going above and beyond, and they're hitting bonuses, which I think was like probably the main biggest thing, as well as starting now to do some automations in terms of like email, SMS, bringing in that sort of side of things.
I think that's been really professional. In terms of the systems that we had before, we only had Airtable, and we use Airtable for pretty much everything. We still use Airtable. It's a really handy software to use when it comes to like just managing data. You know,
Mhm.
we still use that, but the systems that you guys have in terms of integrating Zapier with Slack as well as Kajabi payments, and then using GHL. I think those systems are quite good, and they're quite thorough. Really, they're quite thorough.
Yeah, it's very important at some point once you have proof of concept with your own offer that once you focus on the systems, pretty much you should make it in a way that the system can handle any volume possible and
Yeah.
not lose track of your progress or how everyone on the team is performing. Because the second you lose KPIs and numbers, that's when you know you're cooked. Like I don't know what needs more attention. Is it content? Is it sales management? Is it my fulfillment? But now we have like a clear idea where okay, you only spend most of your time on content and fulfillment of the actual offer, and we handle pretty much everything else and
Yeah.
just make your job way easier.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think I emphasized that quite a bit when we hopped on the initial call, the first call that we had. That I just want to save time. I had a strong emphasis on time, and this has saved me more time than I anticipated it would save me.
100%. Yeah.
Uh,
How did it feel when those like results started like coming in and you saw the progress and you were able to like finally step away from your phone from this?
Yeah, no, it felt really good, man. I'll be honest, it felt really good because those type of numbers, obviously, we've not seen them before. And seeing those numbers just pop on the screen, obviously, I was talking to Danish and Gorish before, I think, and I was saying that to me, it doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem real, but it is, right? And it's something that I need to accept now. I think that it is real. The numbers are there. The money is there. It gets the payouts come. It gets deposited into your account. So the
Yeah.
results are there, and it's happening. Which is crazy to think. To be fair, I still sometimes don't believe it. I think one of the main reasons is that when you think of someone that's making like 40, 50,000 pounds a month, and what you see on social media, you see all these like flashy bits. Like they've got flashy cars, they've got flashy houses, they're doing flashy vacations, uh,
Mm.
and when I compare myself to them, I'm like, oh shit, like We're,
You're
we're,
that
make,
guy. Yeah.
we're making the same, but obviously I'm still in my humble abode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you're probably more wealth. Not probably. You definitely are more wealthy than those people because they've got like $20,000 car loans to pay off and
Yeah,
stuff like that happens.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess with the actual sort of results that we've seen, was it? I think you already might have mentioned it, but like it was probably above the outcome that you expected. I think you would probably been happy with just not having to be on your phone as much and having
Yeah.
to de-escalate. Like now, it's actually not only do you not have to do that, we've also increased from what was the initial numbers, Dinesh, to
Like 17, we
yeah.
started off.
So before working, he was at 18K, and
Yeah.
now it's somewhere around like 65K. So
Crazy.
It's big.
it is massive. It is massive. We are making sales as we are on call right now. So
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
see how
Yeah.
it is right now. Faiz, you can literally check your phone right now, and then there'll be a sale. And then bro can be happy. Totally. Totally, bro. It is crazy. Yes, the systems have definitely scaled him. To be honest, that's the thing. Even if you're doing the business alone, I think it could get you only to a certain number, and then eventually you need a team to scale fast to buy your time.
That's absolutely correct, and I'm glad you brought that up actually because I scale my business by myself, completely by myself. I mean, like I literally had zero contractors, zero employees to 6K a month. 6K a month, it was literally just me. But the burnout was crazy. You know, I was working maybe like close to 17, 18 hours per day, right? And the other rest of the hours, that was not sleep. That was like me doing some other stuff, and then there was sleep part of it. I brought in one more guy. We scaled to 10K a month instantly that first month. I think we ended up scaling to about 15, 16K. So that just shows that if you bring in the right people at the right time, you will scale. So,
100%.
and there was this massive gap. But glad that Danish reached out. Glad that we're working together. And I mean that's the power of having the right people around you and working with you. If you get the right people around you, I mean sky's the limit really. And we're seeing that firsthand right now.
Yeah, and I think it stretches much further than just systems and getting you a bit hands-free. I think it goes really deep to a level of how much you even sold your offer for in the first place. Like
Yeah.
at the start, it was like for pennies, and we were like, dude, you can be charging a lot more,
Yeah.
obviously different price points.
Mhm.
And on top of that, we're also now implementing like email automations, SMS automations for when people like churn, cancel, fail payments, and yeah, like I feel like there's a lot more to it than people think.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that really stood out to me was the tracking of DM closers using the Google Sheets as well as the forms at the end. I think that really stood out to me because if you're not tracking, look, if you're not using data to base your work output from, then pretty much, as Danish said, you're cooked.
Yeah.
It,
You can't.
it is. It is. 100%. Like without data, you don't know the performance metrics, and you don't know where the money is actually going
Mm.
out. So it is really important to have these metrics because without these metrics, you won't be able to scale as much in a quicker time. That's the thing. It's not about scaling; it's just about how quick to scale. So,
Yeah, that's right.
100%. All right. Is there any more questions? I think that's pretty much
Yeah.
wrapping it up, guys.
I mean, overall, Fayez, like obviously you're pretty happy with the progress so far, but what's your, I guess, next 3 month sort of vision with all of this with TGN? Considering we're going to do a webinar soon, which people would now, I guess, know. But apart from that, like, what's your vision? Numbers, like in terms of revenue, in terms of recurring.
Regarding revenue, I mean, like we're in terms of pounds, I think we're somewhere like 41, 42K pounds, which is about 50 over 55K USD. If we speak in terms of USD, I mean, I'd probably want to hit numbers close to 70, 80K USD in the next 3 months. Definitely possible. Um, Obviously, it does require a lot of work. It does also require the coaching team fulfilling their duties properly, so that the churn is much less. We don't want to like churn at all. Basically, that's what we want. Or we get in people for a longer time. For, basically for a higher ticket.
Yeah.
So numbers wise, I think that's what we want to do. Results wise, obviously, we want to see more people get the results they want, so that they refer more people into our program, basically. So yeah.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, and I feel like the best thing about this offer is that people actually they get the results that they wanted, and they probably get more than what they expect, which is why TGN keeps growing, and it's pretty much the number one in the industry right now for a
Yeah.
reason, right?
Yeah, no, it is, and that's what we want to maintain. We want to maintain that quality. Sales are good, but we want to maintain that quality of coaching as well, which we've been doing because we've got a good coaching team. Everyone's staying motivated, so it's going quite well.
Yeah, it's very hard to sell a bad product well. Like marketing can help, things like this can help, but when people actually get into the program, like there's very little you can do if the fulfillment is bad, and it's like there's no effort being put into the fulfillment side of things. But it's just so blatantly obvious that that's not the case for Fayez. All of
Yeah.
the fulfillment is amazing. The team's really good over there, and it just
Yeah.
basically boosts the fact that we're able to get these sales because the program's so good and all of our sales reps know that. So they're able to actually push with conviction because they know we can actually help these leads, these people who are coming in.
100%. No, I agree with you, Jack. That's quite well said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, yeah, the next 3 months will be good. Webinar, we'll have probably a high ticket offer test out as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, it'll be exciting to see. We'll 100% cross like 70, 80K US monthly for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, possible. Like we have to analyze a lot of stuff before.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much for jumping on.
Appreciate you
Fayez,
guys.
and we'll talk to
No
you soon,
worries,
man.
no worries, everyone, and thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
Bye.
WWW.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Appreciate that, Fayez.
See you, man.